Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference is just days away, and there's surprisingly a lot we don't know because Apple has done a pretty good job keeping its secrets under wrap. We do know a few things though, so let's take a closer look in the lead up to the show. First off, there's iOS 10. That's right, not 9.4. Expect Apple Music to get a visual facelift and some new controls. We're also looking at a new section called Browse, which replaces the new section, which kind of didn't work that great in the first place. Apple Pay might also now work in the browser, so you can use Apple Pay to pay for, say, your Amazon orders. It's a bit of a long shot, but we might also see Apple Pay expanded to let you pay other people with it, sort of like Venmo. That sort of business move might not be the best idea. It's difficult to make money off of all of those little transactions, but it would get a lot of people using Apple Pay. Other than that, the story is yet to be written. We might see some interface tweaks to iOS, but we'll have to see what happens when we get to the show. Apple's macOS 10 is also going to take the stage, and it might come with Siri. This could be the first year that Siri makes a leap from smartphones and tablets into desktops and notebooks. This update would be OS 10.12, which is kind of an unwieldy name, which is why Apple just might change it from OS 10, 10. whatever, to macOS. Nice and simple and in line with the rest of their products. I wouldn't expect Apple to pair such a big change in branding with what sounds like an incremental update, but who knows? Last year saw the introduction of watchOS 2, which was a big update to the watchOS platform. It's been about a year since then, and we've seen pretty steady updates, and honestly very little indication that we're going to get something big and new here. Make no mistake, watchOS 3 is coming, we're just not sure when. We could say just about the same thing about tvOS. It's gotten some pretty steady updates since the refreshed Apple TV launched last year, but Apple just pushed out a beta build of tvOS 9.1.1. That was just a few days ago, so we're not expecting anything massive to drop in our laps on Monday. Now, about that hardware, there probably won't be any. This does appear to be a show centered strongly on software, although we've seen MacBooks and Mac Pros unveiled at this show in years past. That probably won't be the case this time. We've heard rumors about refreshed MacBook Airs, MacBook Pros, and even a 5K standalone display, but we wouldn't expect those until later this year at least.